There are so many models, so many sayings that we were raised up on. What we don't know won't hurt us. False. The best things in life are free. Yeah, the air, oceans, water, peace, things like that. But a lot of the best things in life require some type of investment, require some type of energetic work, sometimes sacrifice, commitment. You have to put something into it. And whether it's not a monetary thing you're putting into it, it may be an energy thing that you're putting into it, right? And so with that being said, you have to know, you have to put value. You have to put value on things, and everything is like how much you value something. And what people place value on is different. What is valuable to you may not be valuable to me, but somebody's going to see the value in you.
Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to.
Let me tell you guys a story, okay? There were times that I hung around certain crowds, certain people, certain environments where I knew I was the smartest person in the room. And I had epiphanies and revelations like, I've outgrown this space. What are they really talking about? I don't want to talk about this type of thing anymore, right? I want to talk about bigger things. I want to do more, right? But how do you say that to people who think small, right? It's almost like slightly offensive. Like, oh, you think you're better than everyone? You think you're better than me? And contrary to popular belief, I want to say this because people usually say you shouldn't think that you're better than others, right? I'm gonna say the opposite. If you know that you're better and you do better, you should feel that you're better. And let me clarify that. When I say you should feel that you're better, not in a cocky, condescending, make others feel small type of way, but in a way that's self-affirming, like, hey, I am better than this, right? I am bigger than this. Because people always say, well, you should be the bigger person, take the high road. In that same vein, right? Think to yourself, well, I'm bigger than this and I should take the high road. So it's more like in a self-affirming, like, I've outgrown this and I want to do better for myself and I want to go further, faster. So I need to remove myself from this small box and put myself in a bigger container, right? So that's all that means. Have that self-esteem and that confidence that I am better, I think better, and I deserve better. That's it. So I took you guys on a little journey with me today from my work now back to home to my business, because it's okay to have a regular job. A lot of people do job shaming, like, oh, you should just get out here and start a business and fuck your job. Like, no, until your business generates enough income for you to leave your job, you still need to be able to purchase inventory and pay bills and live, right? And do what you need to do. So I would never encourage anybody to say fuck your job until like you can say that, right? But on the contrary, you still have to put in some kind of work. Again, it takes some kind of legwork. Some people just really lazy. Here it is. I gave a app that you can make money passively. And there's some people that's still going to be like, I don't want to do that. You don't want to make money. But then you don't have the license to complain and cry about things not being paid for and you being, not being able to do certain things and live because there's free money here all over the place. I'm dropping a lot of gems in this course. And I don't want to sell anybody on anything. All I'm simply doing is letting people know that it exists. This one is like close to my heart. I feel like it's a baby that is about to be born. Well, the baby is already here and I'm breastfeeding the baby, put it like that, right? And I know what I'm putting into it. And this is I feel like I'm living the process. I'm living the process, right? If I'm helping women to know their worth, I myself have recognized my worth. I went back and forth about, is this course too expensive? What is the price of getting your healing, getting what you need, right? Because those who want it, to me, it's a filter. For those who want it and seek it, they are going to get it. I got a question for you. What are you on social media for? No, real question. What are you using social media for? Is it to reconnect with family and friends that you went to high school, middle school with? Is it to stay connected? Is it to promote? Is it to make money? Everybody is on social media for different things. You can easily spend hours at a time scrolling and looking at different kind of shit, watching different kind of things, being entertained, and so on and so forth. Let me say this, because some people say, well, money ain't everything, but money makes the world go round. Let's be honest. Love does not pay the bills. Okay. Money is currency. That's why they call it currency. It's a current. It's supposed to move and flow. It's not supposed to stay stagnant. If you're not using social media to make money, what are you on social media for? So I just want to share this quick story time with you guys, and then I'm out of here, because I said I wasn't even going to be on Facebook or I said social media, but really I'm specifically talking about Facebook. So I'm going to share this to my story, but and other news, right? I have work to do, so I'm locking down. That's why I put that PSA out there. I shared with 2 groups yesterday how I the price point for my course, because I brought my price point down. Both platforms told me I was crazy, and they felt like I was underpricing my course, because there are people that sell courses for double, triple, and they are getting sold out. And it just made me think like, wow, everything really depends on how people value themselves and how they value you, if they're willing to make the investment or not. And on that note, peace. Win, sis. Win. When will you? When are you? I think a lot of times we feel like we're going to be here forever. I think some people move at the rate as if like they're going to be here forever, infinitely. It's like, pick your thing, find your thing. One day you doing this, another day you doing that, another day you doing that. Like, pick your thing. Pick your thing. Jane of all trades, but master of none. How do you cultivate and make enough money off of one entity if you bounce around so many times from different entities? I know, I've been there. You got to find that thing. I get it. You comfortable. Got a good job, getting paid good money, good salary. Every week, every other week, every month, good pay. You know what I mean? It's like, why do I go anywhere else? I'm good right here. Then something happens to you, you're not able to work. You scrambling, scraping and scrambling. What do? You got a business. Okay, your business is doing good, sis. Okay, I see you. But then, how do you scale your business? You made a little money, you get to a dead end. You know, does your business thrive if you don't market and promote it? Does your business thrive off automation, where you got it set up to do all the work for you and you could just go to sleep and you wake up to a bag? How do you grow? So no matter what level you at, there's still much to be desired. You feel me? Don't get too comfortable. When I say don't get too comfortable, you have to think, what is my number? Everybody got a number. Whatever your number is, like for me, my number is, if I get to spend $1 million a month for several years until I expire and I won't go broke and my kids is good, that's my number of where I could be comfortable. everybody got a number. So you got to know whatever that number is. If that number is for you, you could spend $1 million a month and not go broke. You got to do everything you can to get to that level and then feel comfortable. By you being your authentic self, right? And you don't do all the, well, I gotta have this kind of car and I gotta be doing this to make people, buy into whatever I got going on. And my hair gotta be like this and I gotta be dressed like this and then present myself, right? When people see you come on with the fitted or whatever whoever you are, whatever you do, however you present yourself, right? That makes other people who are on your wavelength, who feel like, well, I can't come on camera with a scarf on my head because that's not professional, or, what are people going to think of me and stuff like that. When you are your authentic self and you spit in facts and truth and you are helping others, and that's how you honor your spirit and you honor yourself, because you say, you know what, no matter what, I got to come out and I got something to say. You know what I'm saying? So that inspires others who have something to say, that feel like, well, I could be my authentic self and still spread a loving message. Be you. Because let me encourage you, right? When people hear truth, they know it in their heart of hearts. And if you have something to give somebody, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and you hold yourself back, you do a disservice to the hearer who that could have blessed. Whatever you got going on is there. Your gifts are there for somebody. So when you hold back and say, well, because I don't know how people are going to receive me, so I'm not going to present my gift, to me, that's a disservice to the world, because somebody needs whatever you have, the story that you have inside, or whatever you have to present. Somebody needs that. So don't let because you feel inadequate or you don't feel good enough, or yourself, over analyzing of self, or a little insecure or body conscious, or whatever the case may be, present it. Somebody in the world needs what you have to offer. Today's mantra: whatever need it be, it begins with me. Whatever need it be, it begins with me. If you don't like something, change it. I know it sounds easy and simple. It's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. Whatever need it be, it begins with me. You don't like your body, change it. I don't chase, I attract. What is for me will simply find me. Whatever need it be, it begins with me, because Let me share with you something. Just because something may not be for you, it does not mean that it's not for somebody else. I'm going to share a little quick story with you. Me and this person is no longer friends, right? I removed myself from the relationship due to several circumstances, not just this one. Somebody who was a mutual friend came up to me and said they told this said ex-friend about a wonderful opportunity that even if it didn't benefit them, it would have definitely benefited me. She didn't share it with me. So what, for whatever reason she didn't share it with me, right? It's neither here nor there. The only thing I would say is this, right? Just because something is not for you, that doesn't mean that it's not for somebody else, right? Oh, so-and-so didn't tell you about the thing? No. What are you talking about? Oh, I told her that, to let you know about the blah. Oh, no. Never got to me. You know what I'm saying? And so what I want to say in the midst of that is, whatever is for you is still for you. Because at the end of the day, I still got my blessing. Even more so, double, triple. You know what I'm saying? I still got my blessing. So sometimes people try to block you from certain things. Listen, you still gonna get it. Don't hold out. Don't withhold information just because it's not for you. That doesn't mean it's not gonna help your friend, your sister, your auntie, your mama, your cousin. You know what I'm saying? Share. Sharing is caring. And I'm gonna say one last thing and I'm out of here. A lot of people, out of envy, jealousy, insecurity, whatever the case may be, that they withhold things, right? You don't even know what you're doing. You don't even know what you're doing when you do that. You cut yourself out. Let me tell you how you cut yourself out. You help somebody like me, a person like me, the heart that I got. Oh, that's coming back to you double, triple. That's coming back to you double, triple, because sometimes certain people, the way they set up, they're not gonna double back and bless you. It's going to be like, oh yeah, I got put on. They're not even going to acknowledge that they got put on. They just going to go ahead and take their wins and keep it moving. And you're not even going to be in remembrance in the top of their mind frame. But depending on how somebody's heart is set up, in their purpose, in their path, in their walk, in their talks with God, they're going to come back and you're going to get blessed more than you ever imagined in your wildest fucking dream. But because you hold out. All I'm saying is don't cut yourself out. Because by you helping somebody, that person could be a runner and they're going to run for you and they're going to run further and faster than you. And they're going to come back and they're going to bless you 3 times over. So by you withholding, you cut yourself out of that blessing, right? Because they're going to go be a runner for somebody else and they're going to go back and bless that person. And sometimes certain blessings is generational, right? You become a multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire, and then somebody come back and bless you. Now you in a position where you could bless your children, your children's children, your family, your family's family, your friends, and your friends' friends, and their friends' family, right? It's a domino effect. But because you held out, you cut yourself all the way out of the equation. All the way. So it don't pay to be selfish. It don't pay to be petty. It don't pay to be nasty. It pays to be kind and loving and generous. Peace. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Until next time, peace.